Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jimmy James. You're watching Catch It Live First. We've got coming up for you, for me, the match of the day. Wisla Plock playing Wisla Krakow. Need to get back to winning ways to Wisla Krakow. Quick shout out to our Polish fans. Dzień dobry. Nie mówię po polsku. Angielski dziękuję bardzo. Angielski tak? Do widzenia. Hopefully not. But yeah, we'll go through the team lineups quickly. We're a minute or so away from the start of the match. Plot go with Gostomski in goal, Szymanski, Edmondson, and Sangre. They're going with, in theory, a back three. Hispanski, Pomorski, Kun, Jimenez, and Niepsuj, and playing, in theory, two up front. Sekulski and Tomazic. Wisla, there's been a couple of changes made by head coach. It's just having a look at that. There's no picture up for him. It is though. It's Lekiewicz in goal, Jarok right back, Biedrzycki centre half. Please no red card. Please. I've just got to get the stream up and away. So fingers crossed. There'll be no issues. It all is looking pretty good. All is looking pretty good. Yeah, Biedrzycki. Now we've got Cutwer playing at centre half, along with Biedrzycki. Now whether it's going to happen like that, I'm not sure. Kiakos at left back in place of Mikulek. Carbo and Igbekim in midfield, with Baina on the right hand side, Alfaro on the left hand side, Redado playing in just behind Zwolinski. But for me, the shock is Cutwer playing at centre half with Biedrzycki. I just want to have a look at the substitutes lineup. Excuse me. So we've got Duarte as a substitute, Chichkan reserve goalkeeper. Then we've got Dziedic, Kiss, Koziemka, Lisicki, Skribanski, Sukinitsi, and Sot. So we haven't got Uriga. I think he picked up an injury, didn't he? But Marius Yacht, he knows what he's doing. We've got to trust him, trust the process, and we'll see how it goes. We've also got 3 Premier League games that kick off at 2 o'clock, so we'll be keeping you updated with them as well. So no spoiler alerts. I will be telling you when there's an update coming. So if you want to turn your volume down, then obviously please do so. So it's going to be Wisla kicking from right to left, playing in their away white kit. Plock are playing in blue. Wisla are kicking from right to left, and it's Plock who get us underway. Everything looks all right with the stream. Here we go. So it's Plot coming down this right-hand side in their own half, though. That'll be a foul. There was a late tackle there. The referee allows play on. Ball played into that right-hand channel, and Lekiewicz comes out of his goal, puts it into the crowd. But the referee's blown his whistle there. Now, if he's given, I thought he might have been playing offside. I thought he might have been playing advantage, sorry, because there was a late tackle. I couldn't see who it was by. I'm guessing Zwolinski or Redado came steaming over to this right hand side. Oh, he has gone back. So yeah, I thought he'd given offside at first, but he didn't. He allowed advantage that didn't come off, so he gave it back to Plock. But Wisla are in down the right hand side here. Can't quite see you because the sun's shining on that section of the pitch. But Plock managed to get it clear up to the halfway line. Biedrzycki's committed his first foul of the game. No doubt it won't be his last. But it's on the halfway line, so no damage done. Marius Yacht. He's chewing his gum a little bit more intently than I've seen him before. It's an important game, this. Wisla come into it favourites with the bookmakers, although they sit in 11th and Plock sit in, I think it's 3rd. Plock play a ball into that channel that goes into the penalty area. It bounces nicely for Wisla because Letkiewicz is able to come out of his goal and claim that ball. So down this left-hand side now, Kiakos is raiding, plays it inside to Igbekin, and Wisla are in control. Biedrzycki plays it there to Jaroch, puts it out to Baina, and Wisla are keeping possession, playing it about nicely. Plenty of space on the pitch. Both teams are not keeping it ultra tight as you expect sometime in the first few minutes. But it's Wisla still knocking that ball around. Now it comes down the left-hand side to Kiakos. A loose touch there on when he controlled it. He let it get away from him, but Plock just put it out for a throw-in to Wisla down this left-hand side. And Kiakos gets away with one there. Takes the throw-in. And now the ball's on the right-hand side with Jaroch. He's got Baina on his outside. Finds him with a nice little pass. Then Baina's tripped up there. Got to be a free kick to Wisla on the far side. Yeah, Krakow playing at centre half. No Mikulek in the team. I'm assuming he's picked up a bit of a knock. But with the team that Wisla have got out, we should still have enough to see off Plock today. It won't be easy. But with Zwolinski starting to fire, it was an off night the other night for Wisla. All around, he just looked a little bit flat from the start. Baina down the right-hand side, cuts inside now into the penalty area, knocked off the ball slightly and Plock are going to get it clear. Skinned the fullback there though, did Baina, and it bodes well for the rest of the match. He can do him for pace. And it's Wisla in possession still, midway inside Plock's half. Centre forward comes out to clear it though. That's going to be a free kick to Wisla. I think it was Carbo who was driving forward and got caught by number 16. It was Carbo. Who's number 16 for... It is Hispansky. He also gets a yellow card for that as well. In fairness, he was a little bit unlucky. However, we will take it. He's got to be on his best behaviour now for the rest of the game. We know what the referees are like. They like a red card, don't they? Yeah, he was a touch unlucky there. But... Wisla have had enough yellow cards and red cards. There's confirmation of it. So this free kick for Wisla is from the right hand side, midway inside Plock's half. It's going to be swung in by Kiakos, so it'll be an in-swinger. Puts it on. He puts it too straight and the keeper just comes out, plucks it out of the air, and that's catching practice for him. Now he bowls it down the left-hand side. Plocker looking to break, but Wisla have got numbers back. Nice crossfield ball there, but is it going to be kept in play? No, it's going to be a goal kick. Good attempt there by the Plock. I think it's a fullback actually, I'm not sure. But he got to the ball just as it was crossing the line and couldn't get enough backwards purchase to stop it going out for a goal kick, which Letkiewicz will take. He's got Krakow he can go short with or Biedrzycki. He goes long looking for Zwolinski. Can't get anything on it though, and Plock get it clear. Wisla are back in control though. That man Igbekin in the middle, doing what Igbekin does, winning the ball back for Wisla. But he's not just a ball winner, Igbekin. He can play. He plays some beautiful through balls. That's going to be a yellow card if he's not careful there for Kiakos. He'd pulled the Plock player back. Referee's let him go on with it though. And now Alfaro's trying to come down the wing. Alfaro is going to get that. It was a 50-50 that with Alfaro and the fullback, but because Kyakos, I think he pulled back the Plock player. I think at the first opportunity, the referee was going to blow his whistle and make sure Plock got a free kick. And it was Alfaro who was the unfortunate player for Wisla. So Plock launch it long. It's won in the air by, I think that was Krakow, and it's Igbekim on the ball. He's under pressure, but tries running away from the player, and the player pulls him back. The referee says that'll be a free kick. You can't do that, number 14, son, he says. Grabbed hold of Igbekim's shirt there. No yellow card though, just a free kick. And it's Biedrzycki on the ball. It's played out to, can't see, too far away. Looked like it could have been Carbo. The ball's over on this left-hand side now with Krakow. He's got Kyakos on the wing, but Krakow's driving into the penalty area himself. Cleared by Plock. But Carbo had dropped in for Kyakos there. Plays a lovely ball onto the penalty area. And I think it was Walensky. He couldn't quite take it, and he was offside as well. Yeah, it was Walensky. He couldn't quite take that ball, but he drifted offside, so it didn't really matter. Well, he wasn't offside. If that had been VAR'd, he was onside. So he was a little bit premature getting the flag up there, was the assistant referee. Been a good start by Wisla so far. 7.5 minutes gone. Wisla Plock 0, Wisla Krakow 0. Igbekim winning the ball in the air there. Carbo beats his man. Not Carbo actually. I think that might have been Baini who'd come inside. It's cleared by Plock anyway. The reason I say that is the camera is so far away from the players, and the sun's shining on the pitch, so all you can see is the outline of the kit, if that makes sense. So you're kind of guessing as to the position, as to who the player should be. It was actually Redardo. But it's going to be a long throw from the right-hand side that Jaroch is going to put into the penalty area. Gets it as far as the 6-yard box. It's headed clear by Plock, but Wisla are back in possession. And it's Jaroch getting to the byline, trying to put the cross in, but he just overhits it. That's run out for a goal kick to Wisla Plock. Good atmosphere in the ground as well. Well, I don't know why that is. Why would that be the case? Ah, there we go. So we've got, I'm not trusting the volume, we've got the Wisla fans, the fan chants, that's all I'm interested in anyway. But there is a good atmosphere in the ground. Hopefully everything's alright with the volumes. And if we do get a goal or anything interesting, we will be hitting, and hopefully it works out well. Where's that gone now? Yeah, we have got that. It just needs adjusting ever so slightly, so apologies that that's gone off. I just need to adjust something so we don't miss anything should it. There's a free kick for Plock down the right hand side, midway inside Wisla's half. Wisla holding a high line on the 18-yard box. It's been swung in, lovely free kick actually, but Wisla win it in the air. And we should be getting it clear with Krakow. Does well. Ball's going to play for a throw in. It's gone out for a throw in to Plock. We've got it down that right hand side again. Put into the penalty area, to the back post. There's 2 players gone down there, and the referee's blowing his whistle like mad. It's Jarroch and a Plock player gone down. They both clashed heads, and immediately the referee's blowing his whistle asking for... Oh dear. Yeah, immediately. Sorry for that. You can just see. Hopefully they won't show it again, but you can see Mario's shot there. He's looking... We're doing this a little bit on the fly. But fingers crossed both players will be alright. Jarroch is up. He's a tough lad. There's no blood there on the back of his head, but the Plock player is still down on the floor. So that could well be. Could well be an issue. Ridardo's having a word with the referee. There's a young Plock supporter. Not sure what the attendance is today, but yeah, he's still getting some treatment. And I can't see who it is who's down because I can't see his number, and I don't know the Wisla Plock players, to be honest with you. Obviously this time will be added on by the referee. Cameraman showing us a bit of eye candy over in Poland. The drums are going. The atmosphere is a good one, but I don't want to listen to them. It was number 20. Sikulski it was. So we go on now. It's a corner kick down the left-hand side. It's going to be an in-swinger. Corner kick down the left-hand side for Plock. Awful corner. Volleyed clear at the edge of the 6-yard box by Wisla. Plock is still in possession though. That's just a little trip, a mistimed trip there by Igbekin. Nothing more than a free kick. No need for any yellow cards or anything like that. Although the Plock player is trying to make something out of it. Igbekin's not interested. Yeah, he just trod on the back of his heel, totally accidental. I don't think Igbekin even knew that the Plock player was there. Stop moaning and get on with it. So it's midway inside Wisla's half, slightly down the left-hand side, level with the 18-yard box really. It's an in-swinger, fizzed in, headed towards goal, and no problem at all there for Lekiewicz. Just for a second there, I thought he might have been struggling, but he had his position. It was perfect, and he just took the ball out of the air. No problem whatsoever. And it's Wisla in possession down that right-hand side with Jarroch. Plays it up to, I think it might be Ridardo who's come deep there. Tries putting it down that right-hand channel for Baena, but it's gone out for a Plock throw-in. Still 0-0. I think Wisla have been the more progressive out of the two sides, shall we say. Plock launched that ball forward a little bit aimlessly there. It's headed clear by Igbekin, but he was looking for Baena then. Couldn't find him though accurately enough, and it's gone out for a throw-in down the left-hand side for Plock, which they've taken. Ooh, Kiakos comes across there. Nobody really wanted to take charge as the ball was rolling towards the penalty area, so Kiakos came across, took the ball, ran to the right-hand side, and now Wisla are on the attack. A long ball over the top, a little bit hopeful for Zwolinski really. And Plock managed to get it clear. Although they've launched it long down that left-hand channel, and it's gone out for a Wisla throw, roughly, I think, near the halfway line. Probably just inside Plock's half. I'll tell you when we get a wider angle. Yeah, about 10 yards inside Plock's half down the right-hand side. Jarroch takes the throw there to Carbo, gives it back to Jarroch. He's under pressure, turns his man though and goes down the line, cuts inside. to, I think it was Rodado. Over on this left-hand side now, it looks like Alfaro, edge of the box, plays it across to, is it Jaroch? Thinks about the shot, plays it to the right for Baena, and he overhits it. Twice he's done that now, Jaroch, but good intent there from Wisla. Rather than just launching the ball in or taking them speculative shots when there's a player stood right in front of you, rather than do that, they're happy to play around Plock and try and get the man free. And that would have been beautiful for Baena to put across him if he hadn't have just overhit it by a yard, Jaroch. But he used his old little twinkle toes then for a right back. When he gets in the penalty area, he doesn't look cumbersome. He looks like he can play a little bit. Just need to sort the weight out on them passes. And I'm pretty sure Marius Jopp is going to be pleased with what he's seen. A good response this from Wisla after that performance the other night, when it was all a little bit flat and stale. It's not been today. Of course, we've only been playing 17 minutes, but from what I've seen so far, they're competitive, and that's a start. Blocker trying to come down the left-hand side now. Cross comes in. Lekiewicz off his line quickly there, grabs the ball out of the air. Now he's looking eagerly to get Wisla on the attack. Nothing doing, so he holds on to the ball. And Wisla will bring it away down the left-hand side. Kiakos plays it in there to Carbo. Carbo's fouled, and that'll give Wisla a chance to reset, which they do quickly. And it's with Jaroch on the halfway line. Plays it inside to Igbekim. Igbekin's got a man on his back, does well though. Turns in well and then spreads it over to his left-hand side to Kiakos. Kiakos comes inside, gives it back to Carbo. Carbo spreads it right to Jaroch, playing it around nicely Wisla. Baena on the far side. Jaroch goes down the line for the return, gets the return, puts the cross in, but the ball was stuck under his feet a little bit, so he couldn't get any power on it. And Plock managed to get it clear. But Kutwa's back there cleaning up, plays it back to Lekiewicz. Oh, Lekiewicz played it across his own goal, own 18-yard box there, back. Oh. Played it back to Biedrzycki, and Biedrzycki managed to get something on it. He was under pressure from a Plock player, and if he'd have lost that ball there, it would have been an open goal for the Plock forward. I'm not sure which one. Got two balls on the pitch at the minute. Got two balls on the pitch. Referee gets us back underway again. So yeah, it was good play from Wisla, but pushing the luck when we didn't need to, because Lekiewicz could have launched that one long. Decided to trust his defender, Biedrzycki, and himself, and he got away with it just. And too much on that pass forward there from Plock, and it's back with Lekiewicz. And Wisla back in control at the back. Biedrzycki plays it right there to Jaroch. Jaroch spreads it left to Kutwa. Kutwa back to Biedrzycki, over to Jaroch. They're on the halfway line. Playing the ball there that they've managed to keep hold of. Igbekim looked like I thought he was tripped, but he wasn't. He just fell. Loses possession, and Plock can come down the right-hand side now. Long ball right down the middle that Biedrzycki wins in the air. Cushioned header there to Kutwa. Kutwa's driving forward now. He's got room to run into, overruns it a little bit and gives the defender a chance to do a block tackle. But Wisla pick up the rebound. Still on the attack. Igbekim down that right-hand side. Back to Jaroch. Jaroch has got plenty of time. So he plays it left to Carbo. Carbo to Kiakos. Kiakos down the line there trying to get Alfaro away. Loses the ball, but Alfaro uses his speed to win the ball back. Kiakos into the penalty area. Pulls it across to the edge of the box. Jaroch down the right-hand side. Chance for a shot. It's blocked. A rebound comes in. Another chance for the cross to come in from Wisla to the back post. It's won in the air by Kiakos. And Plock managed to get it clear. Only as far as Wisla though. They're keeping the pressure on. Baena down that right-hand side. Goes back to Biedrzycki. There's plenty of room over here for Kutwa. It's back to Biedrzycki. Just playing it around nicely. Yeah, Wisla Krakow, of course. Oh, no, just not quite. Kiakos have made a brilliant run from left back right through the 18-yard box, and Igbekin tried finding him, and it was just a little bit too hard, and it rolled through to the keeper. If you can see that there, it was a lovely ball, lovely intent, but the keeper was off his line smartly, which denied Kiakos. Oh, there's two players gone down now. Tomczyk for Plock's down, holding his mouth. And I'm just trying to see who the other player was who was involved there. It was Carbo. Carbo got a hand in the face, and he's holding his shoulder. So I hope he's kind of play acting. It looks like he could have, the way he's holding his shoulder, it looks like he could have dislocated his shoulder. Let's hope not. Gotta say, he looks in some discomfort though. Not that the Plock fans care. They're quite happy, but he's still on the floor there, Carbo, getting some treatment. Hopefully he's going to be back up and running pretty soon. Just 5 minutes till 3 Premier League games kick off in England. Chelsea are playing Newcastle, Crystal Palace are playing Tottenham, and West Ham are playing Manchester United. Carbo, he's just getting some ice on his right shoulder now, so it looks like it could have just been an impact injury. I'm a little bit unsure what the referee gave there. If he gave a free kick, who did he give it to? Because both players went down at the same time. Carbo's walking off towards this near side. He looks like he's okay. He's moving his shoulder now. So it looks like he should be fit to continue. And it was indeed a free kick to Wisla, so Biedrzycki's over the ball. Carbo's waiting to come back on. Wisla get us back underway. 24 minutes gone almost. Plock 0, Wisla Krakow 0. Biedrzycki plays a ball down that right-hand channel, looking for looking for Radado, sorry, who'd gone out wide. Puts the defender under pressure, Edmondson, and he can only put it out for a throw-in. So Jaric marches forward, probably going to put a long throw into the penalty area. I don't know how tall he is, Edmondson, but he's got to be well over 6 foot. He looks like the tallest player on the pitch, actually. Jaric getting the boost, puts the long throw in. Kind of cleared by Plock. And at the second attempt, they get it up to the halfway line. But Wisla in control now, coming down this left-hand side. Cross comes in from the left. Not a good cross, really. Too easy for the keeper. Launches it long up to the halfway line. It's won in the air by Wisla. That looked like a push in the back on Radado. Referee's not having any of it. And the Wisla player is still on the floor. Looks like he's got injured there. It looks like the base of his back was, he's holding the base of his back. It was Zwolinski, it was. And it was number 77, Szymanski, who's gone over to him, gives him a little tap. But it looks like he's, make of this what you will. We're just seeing it again. Marius Jopp doesn't look impressed. He's sitting up Zwolinski now, who's getting some boos from the home fans. To be expected, I suppose. It was Zimanski with the tackle, which the referee didn't deem as a foul. And we are back underway. Plock launch a long ball up to the edge of the penalty area. It's won in the air by Krakow. Plock win the second ball though. Chance to put another cross in, which they do. And at the 6-yard box, it's been put behind by Krakow for a Plock corner. Done well so far as Krakow, I've got to say. And the other good thing with him, when he plays in midfield, when he's driving forward, or when Kiakos is driving forward, you can see that Carbo drops in, so we're not left short at the back. But it doesn't stifle anyone who wants to make that forward move. Corner comes in, shot comes in from Plock, edge of the box, and it's over the crossbar and wide of the post. This we were appealing for a free kick there, but nothing was coming, and it was Sikulski who picked up the second ball. Just getting a message in there off Henry James. I'll answer him after. Wisla from the goal kicker, playing it out from the back. Under a little bit of pressure there, and did the ball away in the end. Plock are just looking to come forward now. 27 minutes into the game, and they're looking a little bit more of a threat this last few minutes. Long cross comes in. Nobody really gets the handle of the ball, but Plock eventually do. Another cross comes in. It's won in the air by Biedrzycki. Alfaro's working hard to win it back. Can't do it though. Plock still in possession now down the right-hand side. Chance to put a cross in. Good cross comes in into that corridor of uncertainty, and Biedrzycki does really well to get it clear. But Plock still in possession now. Igbakin can't get it clear. And now I think it was Biedrzycki just launched it long, and Plock's keeper will get it back, get them back underway. Just under a little bit of pressure here, Wisla, which is to be expected away from home. Third in the league. You're not going to have it all your own way for 90 minutes. Plock put another cross in there, one in the air again by Biedrzycki. Then Kiakos tries to get it clear on the edge of the box. And Wisla can break now. I can't see who it is on the ball. They've got 2-on-2 at the back. There's Baina on the right-hand side. Zwolinski's trying to get up on the left-hand side. Edge of the box, into the penalty area. Misunderstanding and cleared by Plock. And it's been put out for a throw-in on the halfway line. I think it was Rodado who was... there's a Plock player gone down. Number 20... Is it Sikulski? He's got a bandage on his head as well. It is indeed Sikulski. Decent chance for a break there by Wisla. Just a little bit of a misunderstanding in the last. With the last pass. We're back underway. Wisla coming down that right-hand side. It's been put out by Plock for a throw. Actually, it was a double deflection. So it will be a throw into the home team down the left-hand side. 30 minutes gone. Plock 0, Wisla Krakow 0. Good game, good tempo to it so far. Going to be a throw in on the right hand side for Wisla, midway inside their own half. Plenty of room there for Jarrott. He just takes his time, lets the players come over to him. Biedrzycki goes to help, gets it back to Lekiewicz. Wisla under a bit of pressure at the back. They've lost the ball there down that right hand side. Eventually they have to put it out for a throw in. Carbo's gone down again, holding his... Is he holding his shoulder or the side of his head? I'm not sure he's not going to need to be substituted here. they're calling, Ridardo's urgently calling the trainer on there. So I'm not sure exactly what happened, but he's holding his right, it's the same shoulder. I don't know if if it has come out now, or if it's a partial dislocation. But straight away, let's have a look what was going on there. Oh yeah, you can see he's done something again. He's going to hit the floor. And he's going to be needing, I think he needs to come off actually. So yeah, I'm not sure what, yeah, they're just saying now it needs to come off. So they're going to have to make a change now, Marius York. So, off looking who've we got on the bench. We've got Sukinitsi could come on, I guess. All the substitutes are warming up. If it was me, I'd have Sukinitsi on, but keep that attacking element going. He's getting up off the floor now and holding his shoulder, so I think he might have partially dislocated it. And really, the referee's told him he's got to go off the pitch at the earliest point, so he's sending him to walk off behind the goal. Well, really, if you've got a dislocated shoulder, you want to be going the shortest route as possible, don't you? And we're back underway now, so temporarily Wisla are down to 10 men. Cross comes in, a good punch by the keeper, Letkiewicz there, gets it midway inside his own half, but Plock are bringing it back down the right-hand side now. Kiakos comes across well there though, but then gives the ball back to Plock. Now they've got into the penalty area. Attempted cross that's blocked. It's going to be a corner down the right-hand side for Plock. It's going to be taken by number 18. Is it Jim Jimenez? And it is Sukinitsi. It is Sukinitsi coming on. So we are going to keep it more of an attacking. You could arguably say it's more attacking than having Carbo on. Going to have to do his defensive duties though is Sukinitsi, which he will do. Corner comes in from the right hand side, cleared by Wisla. Edge of the penalty area, it's headed back in. And again headed back in. Wisla win it again with Biedrzycki. Igbekin gets it clear. Sukinitsi is in the battling away, and Wisla are coming down this left hand side now. Oh, you played it too soon, man. Although Bainas won the ball back himself, now he's pulled back. That's got to be a yellow card. He was driving towards the penalty area down the left hand side. It is indeed a yellow card. You can see here Baina, he won the ball back, beat his man, and then got pulled back driving towards the penalty area. So it's number 6. Who's number 6? Pomorski. So Wisla now, they've got this free kick just outside the 18-yard box, down the left-hand side, about 16 yards out, I would say. Be a good time to score with this as well. It comes in. Oh my, hit the crossbar, put it in. Oh. The cross came in there from Wisla. It's Ridardo, got the header. It came in, he got the header, put it on target, hit the crossbar, and then it was headed back towards goal. And Wisla couldn't get... couldn't get the rebound back on target. Lovely cross that though from the free kick. There was a lovely header as well from Ridardo. We're just seeing it again there. As it hits the crossbar and comes out, couldn't get the rebound on target. Well, that's the closest either team's come so far. Although Plock are in the penalty area now. The player's gone down looking for a penalty. The referee's not interested, and it's brought away by Igbekin. This will lose it though. And Plock on the edge of the box again. Now they're in the penalty area down the left-hand side. It's pulled back to the back post. Still Plock in possession. Volleyed towards goal. Biedrzycki, Sukianitsi, being kicked in the head. The referee's going to be blowing his whistle and giving a yellow card there to Sikulski. I think it was Sikulski who got a yellow card, and I think it might have been Sukianitsi who got kicked in the head doing his defensive duties. It was indeed. He put his head there. He didn't shirk it, Sukianitsi. What a brave lad. What a brave lad putting his head in there. He knew what was coming. He knew it was going to hurt. But he still put his head in there. Well done, that man. Told you when he came on. No danger. He's got that attacking flair going forward. No danger. He won't do his defensive duties. And that's proof of it. Come on, Wisla. Krakow, of course. Let's get a goal before half-time. Lekiewicz launches it long from the free kick. Wisla battling hard to get that ball under control in Plock's half. They have got it under control. Sukianitsi plays it out to the right-hand side to Jarocz. He's got Baina on his outside, who's under pressure but cuts inside his man. Now he's driving forward. Plays a lovely reverse pass out to Jarocz. Crossed into the penalty area. Cleared by Edmondson, but only as far as Igbekin. Igbekin goes back to Biedrzycki. Biedrzycki goes right to Jarocz. He's got a little bit of room. Can take his time. Plays it out to Baina. Baina's surveying his options there. He's coming inside. We need to go back to the halfway line. We can do. Not a problem. The ball's not moving at the minute. Wisla are just trying to get things under control here. Now a nice ball into Zwolinski, but it's a heavy touch. And on the halfway line, Igbekin wins it back. Plock player goes down. Get on my nerves now. Sikulski is again looking for a free kick. The ref gives him one of them. No. And he gets up hopping around. It's not a free kick, man. This was still in possession down that right-hand side with Redado, who's come a little bit deeper. Redado's got the captain's armband on today. Good choice. Good choice. This will lose the ball, then they win it back. Igbekin gets tripped. And that'll be a free kick to Wisla. Just a quick score update on the Premier League, so if you don't want to know, just turn the volume down, and when we have finished talking about it, I'll give you one of them. So it's currently Chelsea 0, Newcastle 0, Crystal Palace 0, Tottenham 0, Manchester United 0, West Ham United. West Ham United. Henry, shush. So, Henry, shush. So there's a goal coming in now from Wisla. It's showing from this corner. So it's floated into the start of the 6-yard box, and at the back post there, steaming in, it's been put in by Redado. Make that 1-0 to Wisla. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this for a goal. There was... Feel free to come back now. We'll talk about this Wisla goal from Redado. You can see it came in from the corner on the left. It's flicked on at the near post by Zwolinski, and at the back post, Redado comes in. That partnership again. That partnership up front could be lethal, and there is an example of it. Redado at the back post, waiting for the flick on from the near post from Zwolinski, and Wisla take the lead. Have a bit of that. Have a bit of that. Yeah, there was... no, we won't talk about any of the Premier League football, because if people are recording it, it all went a bit pear-shaped then, because somebody came knocking at the door and the dog wanted to protect everybody. Now there's a free kick on the right-hand side. That's going to be a booking. It is indeed a booking. I think it was Edmondson. It was, yeah. The 7'9" centre-half. He's left the Wisla player. It's probably off looking at the position. It could be Baena, because it was right out on that right wing. Yeah, it was indeed Baena. So it's midway into the free kick on the right-hand side. Just watch it. Oh, we're just seeing a replay of the goal again. Oh, what a beautiful finish by Ronaldo. Didn't panic. No panic whatsoever. Just a beautiful goal by Wisla. On the right-hand side now, it's going to be Suki and Nitsi to take. It's midway inside Plock's half. It's floated up to the penalty spot. Edmondson wins that easily, but only as far as Wisla. And as it's played back in, assistant referee's got his flag up on the far side, so that'll be offside. Keeper goes long with that free kick. Wisla win the ball back, and Baena's trying to come down the right hand side. He's going down a bit of a blind alley there though, and Plock have the ball back off him. Although they launch it long down the left hand side, and Biedrzycki wins it in the air, plays it over to his left hand side to Kiakos. Kiakos to Alfaro. Alfaro turns and goes back to Igbekin. Then I think it was Kiakos, who was coming back, tried to flick it round the fullback and run onto his own ball, but he got too much on it, fell on the floor. It's a goal kick to Wisla Plock. So we've got just over 60 seconds to go before half-time. We're probably going to have a good 6 minutes of added on time at the end of this first half. Kiakos gets dispossessed there. Krakow comes across though there with a nice tackle. Plays it down the line to... Can't say because the camera's gone off. To Alfaro. Alfaro gets fouled. And Kiakos can take his time now with getting us back underway. They've worked it across the back four and it's on the far side with Jaroc. Jaroc plays it back to Biedrzycki. Biedrzycki, a lazy pass to Krakow, and it's come back on this left-hand side now to Kiakos. Back to Krakow. Misses Biedrzycki there and goes straight to Jaroc. Inside to Igbekin. Looking to go forward now, Wisla. Lovely ball in behind there for Baena. Edge of the box. Hit it. Oh, the assistant referee on the far side again. It was Zwolinski. He's got his flag up. He can't wait to get that flag up. It looked tight, that. And Baena Perez is saying, who, me? He was just offside. It wasn't 4 minutes of added on time at the end of this first half. It wasn't Baena who was offside with the shot. It was Zwolinski who'd run in front of him. And Zwolinski's tried a shot there from, I kid you not, 40 yards. He saw the keeper off his goal and he was under pressure, so he just tried hitting it first time. Didn't get a good connection though, and he needed to save for the keeper. But he's got that confidence, and so he should have. Play a long ball up to Wisła's defence. Biedrzycki wins it in the air. Plocker in the penalty area of the way now. Awful cross. And Lekiewicz in Wisła's goal just plucks it out of the air. Says, thank you very much. I'll have a bit of catching practice there. 3 minutes to go of the added on time at the end of the first half. Plock in possession midway inside their own half. They played it long into that left-hand channel, but Biedrzycki headed it clear, and I think it was Baina on the right-hand side. He played it back to Lekiewicz, the keeper, but he underhit it a little bit, and there was a Plock player who was sniffing around there trying to get in, but Lekiewicz was alert to it, and he just put it out for a throw-in straight away. And now Wisla have got a throw-in down that right-hand side. Jarocz has got ball in hand. Goes to Baina, he's been left on the floor by Baina there by a Plock player. Surely to God they'll... Oh, and then luckily Wisla can get it away now with Kiakos. He's got Alfaro on his left-hand side. Wisla are looking to break now. I think Baina's still on the floor. Cuts inside, does Alfaro. But it's intercepted by Plock. Then, yeah, Igbekin with the foul. He'll probably get booked there for that. There's no way he was going to let the Plock player move forward. Yeah, that's a booking for Igbekin. But just before half-time, the last thing you want to be doing is letting Plock break on you, getting back on level terms. So he took one for the team a little bit there. Yeah, he did. He went through the back of the Plock player as he was trying to turn him. You could tell the speed he went into the tackle, that if the player went either side of him, he was bringing him down. 60 seconds left before the referee is due to blow his whistle. Wisla win it in the air, and now they can bring it away down the right-hand side. The committed men forward have Plock there. I think it's with Baina. He goes back to Jarocz. And it's over on this left-hand side now with Kutwa. Tries playing it inside there to Radado, but it's blocked by Plock, and it's gone out for a throw into Wisla down this left-hand side. 29 seconds to go. The Plock fans are giving Kiakos the bird, wanting him to hurry up before the half-time whistle goes. And they've won it off Wisla from that throw-in there off Plock, but a little bit of indecision allows Alfaro to nip in. Oh my word, and there would have been a pass there on for Wisla if it hadn't have been blocked that would have set. I'm not sure whether it would have been Radado or Zielinski. Could have been into the penalty area. I think Radado maybe. And it was put out for a throw-in. So the referee's blown his whistle for half-time. As it stands, it's Wisla Plock 0, Wisla Krakow 1. Just watching that goal again as it comes in. At the back post, there's that man Radado, captain's armband on. There's the stats for you. Wisla have had 54% possession in that first half. So we can't be complaining at that result as it stands at half-time. I think it's time for a little snack while it's half-time. We'll go through. I'll go through the Premier League scores as well. So if you don't want to know the scores, just turn your volume down now. I'll wave you when you can come back in and we've stopped talking about it. So currently it stands at Chelsea 1, Newcastle 0. There was an earlier goal for Chelsea as well, but I'm assuming it was ruled out by VAR because it went back to 0-0. But we can have a look at the highlights of the first half here, which we've got over here. It's currently Crystal Palace 0, Tottenham 0, and West Ham 0, Man United 0. Right, that's it. We've stopped talking about the Premier League now, but we've got the highlights over here in the first half. As you can see, that was the header I was getting giddy about just for a minute. I thought it was going to loop over Lekiewicz's head, but he had his positioning perfect. But that was the other pass that was just overhit for Kiakos from Igbekin. So he was a little bit unfortunate there. This was a good tackle there by Cutler. And you'll see a bit of bravery as well, I've no doubt, by... This was a good chance as well that hit the crossbar from Wisla, but they just couldn't get the rebound on target by Zwolinski. And it was panic stations at the back for... That was a shot from Jarroch. Keeper saving to his right-hand side. They just couldn't get the final header on target when we hit the bar from Zwolinski. But this was the goal. Beautiful corner, flicked on by Zwolinski. Rodado at the back post. What's not to like about that? The teamwork. That partnership again between them two. There is nothing not to like there. And just looking at the... as things stand, before this game started, Plock were in third place. Wisla were in 11th. I'm just looking at if Wisla win this, they would move up to... they would move up to... Excuse me, they'd move up to 10th. They're going to have to... They need to go on a winning run. I know they were doing all right, winning 3 on the bounce, and then that loss. But they're just starting to get the top teams now. We're getting to sort of 28, 29, 32 points, 24 points if you want to be getting in the top 6 for the playoffs. And when you're sort of 9, although you've got the games in hand, you need to start winning these games. So a victory today would be just what the doctor ordered for Wisla. Just looking at the stats in that first half, Wisla have had 61% possession. Goal attempts, they've had 7 as opposed to 4 from Plock. Shots on goal, Plock have had 2 and Krakow have had 4. They both had 1 shot off goal. Block shots, Wisla's had 2, Plock's had 1. Corner kicks, 3 for Plock, 1 for Wisla. Obviously we scored from it. Wisla have been caught offside 3 times, Plock none. 8 throw-ins Wisla, 11 throw-ins Plock. 3 saves from Plock's keeper, 2 saves from Lekiewicz. Fouls, I don't know if that's committed or received, but 10 from Plock, 6 from Wisla. Yellow cards, Plock have had 4, Wisla have had 1. That was Igbekin, wasn't it, for that trip before half-time. So they're also going to have to be careful in the second half. Plock, that they don't get a bit giddy with the tackles that are going in. And needless to say, and I don't want to say it, touch wood, Biedrzycki in that first half has been superb. He's been superb in the air. He's been superb on the ground. He's made the tackles when he's needed to make them, and he's not received a yellow card. What's not to like? Long may it continue into the second half and to the end of the game. And after that, I think it's time for a little snack. So considering he's got to be pleased at half-time, Mariusz Jop, with the changes that he's made. I mean, it's a complete rejigged back four. The only constant in that back four has been Jarocz on the right-hand side. We've been playing Uriger and Lasicki and Mikulek down the left-hand side. Mikulec's been superb, but not playing today. Neither is normal captain Alan Uriger. Neither is Lasicki. And Courtois, playing alongside Biedrzycki, looked really comfortable and confident. Shame in the first half that Carbo Bella parts had to go off. It looks like he's done something to his shoulder. So whether he's dislocated it or maybe trapped a nerve in it or something, but he's had to go off. Sukianitsi came on as was his replacement, and straight away he put his head in where it hurts. You know, he's done really well and carried on in the same vein as Carbo before he went off. So it's that continuity that always helps. Just looking at Plock Stadium here, it's not a bad stadium. Nowhere near the size of Wisła's, but even so, it looks pretty tidy stadium, I've got to say. So yeah, and in midfield, Igbekin's done what Igbekin does. Wins the ball back, but he's not just a ball winner. He can spread it about, he can play them through balls, which he's been doing. Looks really, really good. On the right-hand side, Baena Perez, he's caused real problems to Plock. Alfaro down this left-hand side, he's done nothing wrong. He's been back doing his defensive duties. Had a couple of runs in towards the penalty area as well that just haven't quite come off. And up front, there's always that frustration with Zwolinski when he gets caught offside, but he plays on the shoulder of the last defender, and that's his game. Obviously, he's going to get caught offside. The one time he doesn't get caught offside, though, he's going to be working the keeper, that's for sure. So, yeah, and Ronaldo doing what Ronaldo does, captain for today instead of Uriger, who's not playing. Done nothing wrong. Obviously scored the goal as well, but take that out of his game. His overall play, you know, he'll move out to the wings and drag the centre halves with him. He'll get back doing his defensive duties as well. Just an all-round good athlete, good professional. Plays the game with a smile on his face. Which is what we want to see. Hopefully everything's alright with the volumes as well. I'm just going to turn my microphone off 1 second while I check it, so apologies. It's a good job I did check that, because I'll be getting my collar felt after this, because there's music playing at half time. So I'm going to leave you with the Wisła fans singing their chants. Otherwise, you get it won't get a community strike or anything like that, but it will get. They won't be happy with it, and they'll probably make me silence that section of video. It won't affect being monetized, because the videos aren't monetized anyway, but they don't like the sound of the music at half time, even though there's nothing you can do about it apart from turn the volume down. Then we'll listen to the Wisła chants. which is much better in my view. I make no bones, I don't want to be hearing the Wisla Plock fans. I want to be hearing the Wisla Krakow fans. Adore this club. Absolutely adore it. Looking forward to going in December and visiting. Getting the fan shop, go and spend some of my zloty that I've saved up. The time to get my scarf on. Get a hat. I've got to say, this is one of my favourite t-shirts though. 5 times cup champions. Are the players coming out at half-time? From half-time, it looks like they are. I'll just check that volume once again, so apologies for that, but I want it right for the second half, so there's no issue. Well, it sounds alright to me. That's all I can do. Can't do any more than that. Well, it wasn't the players coming out, it was the player, it was, it looked like the ball boys and that have come out and picked up the banner that was on the halfway line for half-time advertisement. That's been taken off, but the players won't be far behind. Wisla players are out, substitutes are out warming up. So this second half, Wisla are going to be playing from left to right as we look at it. Playing in the white kit as we're aware. Of looking at Plock's kit, Wisla could have played in the red. There would have been no clash there. But they're allowing themselves to wear their away kit, and let's be honest, it's bringing them some luck. Not that they've needed luck in this first half. They've been playing well. I was saying about Edmondson being probably the tallest player on the pitch in that, until, and he is. But I don't know how tall the goalkeeper is for Plock, but he's rivaling Edmondson when it comes to who's the tallest. And it's going to be Wisla to get us underway. Not quite yet, but on the halfway line now, over the ball is Radado and Zwolinski. So they're going to make a change at half-time, our Plock. 2 changes, actually. Misiak is on for Hispanski. And is it Krozik? Does he come on as a substitute? They're just showing... I thought they showed 2 substitutes then. Yeah, because he wasn't playing in the first half. So we're back underway. Wisla in possession, playing it long down this right-hand side, looking for Jarrett. I've not seen Wisla make any changes at half-time. We made that one in the first half. when Cabo Belapart went off for Sukianitsi due to injury, injured his shoulder. Cross comes in there at the back post. An appeal for handball. They've hit the post. Big appeal for handball here by Wisla. And Baina's gone down holding his ankle as well. And they've given a goal kick, but they're going to have to VAR this, surely. This has got to be VAR. It came into the back post. Big appeal for handball. And then as from about 4 yards out, as Baina was going to put the ball in, well, he's going to shoot, he's hit the floor and it's been cleared by Plock. Let's have a look again. See what you think. If the player there has hit Baina, I think somebody's having a word in the referee's ear from VAR maybe. We'll have to have a look. So we've got that cross comes into the back post. It hit the post, and then was it Ridado with the header? It was Ridado. Then the ball's hit the post. Ridado's appealing for handball. Then Ridado and Zielinski are appealing for a penalty because Baina Perez had his ankle clipped as he was shooting. And the referee says, no, nothing to him. We play on. So, no point arguing. Plock get the ball cleared up to halfway. One in the air by Igbekim. Plock pushing 4 or 5 players forward here. Right hand side of the penalty area. Still waiting to put a chance to put a cross in. It's blocked by Kiakos and it's gone out for a throw-in down the right-hand side for Plock. Cross comes in. Letkiewicz pulls that out of the air, no problem. Rolls it out to Jaroch on this right-hand side. Jaroch thinks about a long ball over the top, then keeps hold of the ball. Pulls it a long right to left crossfield ball there, looking for Ridado. It's picked up by Alfaro on that left-hand side. He's waiting for Kiakos to come on his outside. Just plays a short pass to him. Kiakos nutmegs the defender and then goes down. That's a free kick. It was number 17. So he must have come on at half-time. Yeah, nutmegged him there. Didn't like that, didn't the Plock player, and blocked his run. So this is going to be a real dangerous free kick now for Wisla. We've got a goal, it's showing a goal. Let's have a look at it go in. We've got it over here. So it's Kiakos with the ball, low ball into the penalty area. I don't know who got a touch on it, if anyone, but it's gone past the... Ridado's claiming it. It's gone past the keeper into the left-hand side of him. And I couldn't quite tell who got a touch, if anybody. If not, it's gone to Kiakos. Ridado's gone over. He'll claim it as a forward, won't he? He'll claim that if he as a forward, you would. They've given it to Ridado as well. We'll have another look at that one. He gives it the old... That's what we like to see. So it came across. Oh yeah, he did deflect it as well. Quite a big deflection. With his left foot, put it to the keeper's left-hand side. No chance for the keeper, and what a good start that is to Wisla in the second half. Just what the doctor ordered. And that all came about because Kiakos nutmegged the Plock player. Plock player didn't like it and stepped across him, blocked his run. Free kick into Ridado to the keeper's left. Make that Wisla Plock 0. Wisla Krakow 2. This is better than the other night. This is more like how Wisla have been playing. The other night was a blip. They all looked flat and just wasn't meant to be. But when you think Plock a third in the lead, Ranks, hello young man. I like the young bit, mate. Nice, innit? Young man, you've made my day. I hope you're doing well, Ranks. This we're in down the right hand side here with a throw in. Trying to get Radado away. Picking up the second ball. Edmondson intercepts though there for Plock. And the ball's out on the right hand side with Jarrett. She thinks about launching it down the right hand channel. He's under pressure, so he just lets it run out. He'll take the throw in instead. This will get us back underway. And it's over on the left hand side with Kiakos. Once again, he goes around the Plock player and he's brought down. But the referee's not given the free kick. He's just gone out for a throw-in, said it wasn't a foul. Fair play. Blocker in down the right hand side here. This will have got numbers back though. Rank says, I'm waiting 10 minutes for a penalty VAR check. Typical VAR checks. What game is that on, mate? What are you waiting for? This were in possession there, midway inside their own half. Igbekin plays it back to Biedrozicki. Biedrozicki out on the right now to Sukianixi. Inside to Igbekin. Chance for, look like Alfaro to drive forward there. Attempted cross comes shot there by Zwolinski. It's blocked. It's gone behind for a... It's going to be a corner to Wisla down that left-hand side. We know what happened the last time we had a corner. Renk says, Leon v Auxerre, it's for my parlay. Cross comes in for Wisla. Edge of the box, Sukianixi volleys it first time into the ground. It's heading goalwards and it's headed wide by Plock. It'll be another corner from the left-hand side to Wisla. It's going to be Kiakos to take it. Let's hope it goes your way, mate. Fingers crossed for you. It's going to be an outswinger. Left-footed is Kiakos from the left-hand side. Corner comes in. It's a deep one there. Looks like Cut was on the ball. That's gone out for... It's going to be a goal kick. Oh, no, it's going to be a corner. Is it? What have they given here? Right, they've given a corner. So it's going to be Kiakos coming all the way over to the right-hand side now. So this time it'll be an in-swinger. Very strange game. Which one, mate? The Leon and Auxerre one? Kiakos waits, puts the ball into the penalty area there. Keeper punches it. He must be about 8 foot tall, the keeper, as well. And he puts it out on the far side for a throw into Wisla. So down Wisla's left-hand side. Really? Rank says, Leon and Auxerre, they are checking rules mid-game. So weird. Yeah, you would think they would definitely know the rules. I used to be a referee years ago. And you pretty much know every obscure rule even. Cross comes in there from Wisla. It's cleared by Plock. Only as far as Igbekin though. And now it's spread out on that left-hand side to Kiakos. Lovely cross in. No one can get on the end of it though. And the goalkeeper picks it up in his own 6-yard box. Lovely clearance. Too much on it though. And let Kiabits in Wisla's goal. We'll pick that up and get us back underway. Yeah, you even know Auxerre want to stop the game. They don't want to play anymore. What was the issue? What caused the VAR? Baina in down that right hand side. It's back with Sukianitsi. It's all very tight on the touchline, so he turns inside and goes to Igbekeem. Igbekeem, he's like Roy Keane. Kiyakos down that left-hand side, gets to the byline, puts the cross in. Keeper does well there, full stretch, plucks it out of the air. Rank says, a lot of issues, like 5-in-1. I don't even know. Never seen this before. We'll have to have a look on YouTube later on, mate. I know when I did my refereeing course, they do stupid things like Plocker in down the left-hand side here. It's pulled across from the penalty area into that corridor of uncertainty 6 yards out. Nobody gets a touch on it. And the danger's been averted there for Wisla. Yeah, they used to do things like, if a team, so it doesn't have to be the goalkeeper, any player, if you take a goal kick and the ball goes outside the penalty area and then blows back inside the penalty area and goes into the goal without being touched, is it a goal? And all that sort of jazz. And it's like, no, it's not. And everyone says, yeah, it is. It's an own goal. But it's not. It needs to be touched by another player, because until it is, the goals don't exist. It's like if you have an indirect free kick, until it's touched by another player, the goals don't exist on the pitch, sort of thing. That's why if the goalkeeper saves it, kind of, and it goes in off his hand, if he'd have just left it, it isn't a goal. And you used to see people in the pub arguing. It's like, I can assure you, it's not a goal, you know. But yeah, there's some obscure rules now. And one of the most obscure rules that they never enforce is this: when the keeper's got the ball, you've got 6 seconds to get rid of it, and that. They never enforce it. No point having it if you're not going to enforce it. A little bit like foul throws. If there's 10 foul throws taken, they might penalise 1. And that I'm highballing there. They just don't get on with the game. Well, don't have the rule then. Plocker trying to come down this left-hand side here. Cut out by Sukianitsi. He's given a foul. The referee's played on though into the penalty area. Now the Plock player's gone down. Do you know something? Oh no. If that's for Igbekeem, he's off. The referee's just gone like that. Oh, he's giving it to Sukianitsi. He just flashed his card in the general direction, and I thought, that's a yellow card. If that's for Igbekeem, he already received one in the first half. But it's not, it is Sukianitsi. Renk says, they were calling a person with a phone in the middle of the game. Sometimes it's 15 seconds until the keeper shoots or throws. It is, mate. It is. VAR are looking at... Oh, that's why he got... Yeah, get up. Denisio, Redado. Loving it, mate. Won it a fantastic goal that in the first half. Flicked on at the near post by Zwolinski. Captain for the day, Redado at the back post. Boom, have it. Rank says 17 added minutes at half time. Blimey. Yeah, that'll definitely be on YouTube later on for whatever the reason was. It's good to see you as well, by the way, El Denisio. So, Ranks, with your parlay, what are you hoping for? Are you hoping for a... Is it either side to win, or have you done an obscure bet like 2 penalties in a game or something? We'll just see this. There's going to be a free kick here from the left-hand side put in by Plock. 2 men in the wall for Wisla. Dangerous, that free kick. One in the air by, I think it's Biedrzycki. cleared again by Wisla. Now the ball's down this left-hand side, so fingers crossed. That'll be danger averted. Ball over the top. Assistant's got his flag up on the far side, that's offside. Tell you, Biedrzycki has been an absolute monster in defence today for Wisla. He's won everything in the air. He's looked really compact. Nice defensive line they felled there, Wisla as well, catching Plock offside. Renks says it's a small parley. I hope it comes off for you, my friend. And Renk says his parlay is a Lyon win, a Monaco win, Union Berlin versus Frankfurt for both teams to score. Best of luck with that one. Hopefully it comes off for you. Over in Poland again, it's Wisla on the ball. Smoke's coming across the stadium now. I'm assuming it's from Fleurs and it's not fog. Yeah, it's definitely from Fleurs. Edge of the box there. It was Suki Nitsi with a good run. Trying to get Zwolinski away. It was cut out by Plock though. Wisla in possession though once again. On the halfway line, it's Igbakim. He plays it out wide right there to Jaroch. Jaroch has got Baina on the right hand side. One-on-one with the fullback. Skins in, gets to the byline. Puts the cross in. Headed clear by Plock. Only as far as Kiakos, about 25 yards out. Tries a right-footed shot. Yeah, he didn't catch hold of that. High, wide and handsome. Didn't trouble the keeper at all, but worth an attempt with his swinger, as they call it. Once again, by the way, no Wisla Krakow fans were allowed to go to the game today. And I saw the letter that Wisla... Is that Cutter who's gone down, or is it Biedrzycki? I think it's Biedrzycki. Won the ball in the air. It was. I thought he's not holding his head, he's holding his ankle. Or his shin, so it might have been a collision as he jumped for the ball and landed. But yeah, he's been immense today, Biedrzycki, so far. No, he's not got a yellow card. El Denisio says, big win if we get this over the line. It is, mate. I was saying at half-time. Renk says, I should check when Wisla Krakow play so I can put a bet on them. Oh, if your heart's strong enough, mate. Polish League, right? Yeah, it certainly is. It's the Betclic one. The Premier League is called the Eklikstrasse. And then League One is the Betclic. But you'll have your heart in your mouth, mate. God, that is some fog coming across the ground. I'll just show you this quickly. El Denisio, I was saying it. Look at that. Trying to do commentary on that. Wisla in the white tops. You can hardly see them. The cross came in there at the back post, and they couldn't get. It's going to be a corner to Plock. Nobody could get a real touch on that. There was just a skim off the top of someone's head. They're going to make a substitution here, the home team. They're going to bring on Salvador. Who's coming off? Who's coming off? Couldn't tell yet. Sangre's coming off. So, El Denisio, yeah. I was looking at half-time, though. If Wisla do win this, we move up. We only move up one place in the league. But we've still got a couple of games in hand. But even that couple of games in hand still only takes us into the 20 points. You know, 20... sort of 23 points. So we need that constant run of victory, 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 so we can start pushing for automatic promotion rather than having to go into the playoffs, you know, and pushing to stay in the playoffs. I'll answer that in 1 second, Ranks. Corner comes in from the left. And it was that man, Edmondson, tallest outfielder on the pitch, got his head to it, but he put it to the right of cool blimey. He put it about a yard right of Lekiewicz's post, so no danger there. Just for a second then, with the angle on the TV, I thought it was going to ripple the net, but it wasn't to be. Rank says, how are they not in the main league? They were a couple of years ago, mate. They had a bad season, got relegated, and then the next season, which was last season, expected to go back up, had an awful season, and finished 10th. You know, uncertainty at the club, and it just didn't happen. And the only reason we got into the European, well, trying to qualify for the Europa League didn't happen, so we dropped down to the Conference League, got knocked out of that as well, but was because we won the Cup. So that's how we got into 5 times Cup winners. I think that's the record, 5 times. But yeah, because if you look online, go on YouTube and look at the old derby matches with Cracovia. Yeah, the referee's bringing us off, so we're going to have a bit of a break here, just purely because nobody can see what's going on because of the smoke coming across the ground. So they're just going to have a little bit of a drink. Renk says, I know the name, so they can't be that bad. Oh, we're just seeing the Wisla goal again here. Flicked on by Zwolinski. Ridado at the back post. No messing. So yeah, so that's how we've ended up down here. And we started off the season not too well, a little bit indifferent with Moskal when he was a coach. Nice enough bloke in that, but they decided to make a change and bring in Mariusz Yacht. Already had affiliation with the club, and since then, Wisła's season has kind of taken off. How come I like them so much? Are you Polish? I'm not Polish, mate. I am English, from Manchester, live in Devon, support Manchester United from being a child. Used to have a season ticket there and what have you. But started going over to Poland about 8-10 years ago because my dentist is over there. And then fell in love with Krakow. I just love the place. Then you start looking at the football team, then you look at the history of the football teams, and there's 2 teams in Krakow. There's Wisla Krakow and Cracovia. And my understanding is that Wisla were owned by the communist police. That's how it was formed, long time ago. Cracovia was owned by, it had Jewish money in it, so they were never short of money, whereas Wisla were always like the poor relative. And then I have a friend over there, Adam, who's he was a taxi driver, and I've been that many times now, I'm just sort of friends with him. And he was saying about, oh yeah, I support Wisla and that a few years ago. And then you start, like I say, you look for the results, then you get drawn into it and you end up supporting them. It's because Empire Maker, who comes in the chat, we're not missing anything, guys. It's the referee's still waiting for the smoke to disappear. And he said to me, so if Wisla played Manchester United in Europe, who would you support? And in theory, you'd think it's a difficult question. But I always think Wisla would appreciate my support more than Manchester United would. So it would have to be Wisla. Would Wisla beat Manchester United? Doubt that very much, as poor as United are at the minute. But it's not always about supporting the best, it's about supporting who gets your heart, isn't it? And certainly for me, that is Wisla. And it's not good for your heart sometimes supporting them, but they are, there's always something happening. So I'm going over to Poland on the 10th of December, go see my dentist and do the Christmas markets and what have you. So I'll be over to the club and the stadium. Sadly, there's no games being played because the season finishes just before I get over there. Until February it starts again, I think. But I've saved up some of my lotties. So I'm going, like I said, I'm going to get my hat, my scarf, my club top. I do like wearing this one though, I've got to say. This one's celebrating the 5 cups that they've won. And we're back underway. Wisla in down that right-hand side. It's put out a play by Plock, by Edmondson. It'll be a throw in. Renk says, why do you have a dentist in Poland? Because dentistry in the UK, mate, is absolutely shocking. It used to be that you didn't pay for your dentist. It was all done under the national health system. That's why you pay your insurances and national insurance, tax. But now you can hardly find a dentist, and the quality of them is not the best, unless you pay an absolute fortune. Oh no, he's going to get sent off. He's going to get sent off. I knew it. Igbekim's been sent off. I'll get back to that story in a minute, mate. He's been sent off here, Igbekim. He got carded in the first half. He got carded in the first half for a foul, and it was a foul. But there, he's just a little trip stopping Plock. It's a yellow card. It is a yellow card. The only reason he's unlucky is because Sukianitsi committed a foul just before that. And if the referee had pinged him, had pinged Sukianitsi, I don't think he's been yellow carded also. Or he might not have done. But either way, Igbekim's been sent off. So we've now got 19 minutes plus stoppage time. Oh, the referee's come over and carded somebody. I'm assuming that's going to be Marius Yop on the sideline. Oh, for goodness sake. But it's not only that, he's been playing really well, Igbekim, as well. So he's now going to get a ban. And it was a yellow card stopping the break, wasn't it? So normally it's Biedrzycki, our centre-half, who gets sent off. He's played about 8 games. He's been sent off in 3 of them, and I'm not joking with that. It's not hyperbole or anything. It's a fact. But he's not even had a yellow card today, and he's played well, Biedrzycki. So this, we're down to 10 here. Cross comes in, it's blocked, so that's going to be a corner. It was Jarrott who's just stretched out there. He stood up and he just held his hamstring on his right leg. I hope he's walking all right. I just never like to see that when a player gets up and holds the back of the hamstring. It's going to be a corner from the left. Renk says, but what kind of treatment did you need for your teeth? Like implants and crowns or just normal dentist work? Corner comes in, it's headed over the crossbar by Edmondson. Not Edmondson, sorry. He was in the melee for the ball. It was Szymanski. I went over. I was terrified of the dentist ever since I was in the military when I left school. And they do your teeth for you, not the best. And I had a toothache, and my local dentist couldn't do anything for 2 weeks. So I thought, that's it, I'm going over to Poland. So I was over there. I got him to take my teeth out and put implants in. So I had them about 8 years ago. Best thing I ever did, by the way. And it was about a quarter of the price of what it would have been in the UK. And now I just go over for a checkup every year. And if I need a fill-in or... Shot comes in there. It's going wide. It was deflected, but like Kievitz in goal stopped the ball going for a corner. So this can take the time. 74 minutes gone. So, like, yeah, when I go in December, I just let them know that I'm coming over. I got a piece of my tooth at the front that fell off. You can't see it, but I can just feel it. So I'll get him to sort that. And it's cheaper to fly over to Poland and save money. And the care that you get over there is fantastic. So you can fly from the UK to Poland, return for like 68 quid. Which with the savings that you make, that's if you go there and back in the same day, which I've done before. It's just a better treatment and a better value for money. Renk said, I need implants too because of football in the past. I had a very bad injury that made me lose 6 teeth. Blimey, mate. That doesn't sound good. El Denisio says, red card again. Totally agree, mate. As soon as he did it as well, I knew he was going to go. He was a little bit unlucky because Sucky committed a foul half a second before it, and if the referee had blown for that, he'd have got away with his tackle because the game would have stopped and the ref wouldn't have booked him. But I think because he was interested in letting the game go on, and obviously Igbekin with his little trip, it was a yellow card, fair enough. But at least we've got that 2-goal cushion. But we've done this earlier in the season. We were away, weren't we? Who did we play? Was it Pruskov, I think it was, who we played? Where we had this and ended up drawing the game. But Ranks, if you need the name of a good dentist who I can thoroughly recommend in Poland, if you send me a message, mate, at catchitlivefirst@gmail.com, I can send you over the details. Feel free, I'm more than happy to do that, mate. I can thoroughly recommend. Dr. Bartosz Gill is my dentist. Absolutely superb. This we're going to make a change here. Baina Perez is coming on, and Tamas Kiss is coming on. Renk says, I was a goalkeeper and I went face first and he shot. His shoe basically hit my mouth. I was unconscious too. That sounds a nasty one, mate. That doesn't sound good. Now there's a Plock player gone down in the penalty area. The referees just booked Jaroch there. He's having a word with Jaroch. Jaroch is saying, what are you doing? Oh, God, don't be getting anyone else sent off. Yeah, if you need the details of my dentist, mate, he's superb. So that email address once again is catchitlifefirst@gmail.com. Corner comes in from the right hand side. Oh my word! It was a free volley 6 yard out for Biedrzycki, and he's put it to the keeper's left hand post. He can't believe it. Have a look at this. The corner comes in. And he's just put it. Oh, how has that not gone in? That would have wrapped the game up. I would have felt really confident, but at 2, when you're down to 10 men, you never can be. Rank says, haha, do you really only use email? I can send you a message. I just called you young man, don't forget. You can send me a message, mate. You can send it. Oh, I've got Jimmy James on Facebook as well. But, yeah, mate, feel free, honestly. It's, all you've got to do is phone them up and, I can thoroughly recommend, like I say. The prices are not as cheap as what they were sort of 8-10 years ago because they put taxation up in Poland, but it's still cheaper than what you can get in the UK, and the quality and the way you're treated over there, it's pain-free, the dentistry. Over in the UK, there's always pain involved. Not so over in Poland. Love the place. Right, we've got 11 minutes to go. Wisla Plock 0, Wisla Krakow 2, Wisla Krakow down to 10 men, Igbekin being sent off, second yellow card. And it was, can't complain over it, but we almost made it 3-0 down to 10 men then with Biedrzycki off that corner. How much would you say for one implant? Because I know the price here ranks. Krakow wins this game easily, don't worry. Mate, I've thought that before with Wisla. We can grab defeat from the jaws of victory like no one else. Corner comes in from Plock, it's cleared. Back out to the corner taker, he puts another cross in there. It's floated in. Letkiewicz picks the ball out of the air, falls to the floor. Wisla can build again from the back. I wouldn't. How much would you say for one implant? I'm not sure now because mine was years ago. I think I paid for all of the work that I had done. Well, it would have been 24,000 over in the UK, £24,000 sterling, and it was about £6,000 over in Poland. But that was, like I said, that was 8 years ago or something like that. So, I mean, you can ask on, you might even have it on the website, but you can email Bart or, because they do lots of treatments there. But it'd be well worth going over, mate. Blocker making another substitution now. Tomasic has come off, and Borowski has come on. Multiple teeth, right? Yeah, what I did, I had 4 implants put in, and then instead of having individual implants, which you can still have, I had them put on a bar that then clips in with your teeth on, so you don't have a denture that's like on the top of your mouth, but all them are my implants on a bar. Oh, here we go. It's showing over here. Wisla on the break now. Please let this go in. Please let this go in. So it's from the outside of the foot, from Tamas Kiss. Gives it one of them, calm down, there's no danger here, boys. And this is what you get, Wisla Plock, from assuming that because this was down to 10 men, not expecting us to hit them on the break. Let's go. Let's go, says Ranks, and I agree. Denisio, if you're watching this, you'll be a happy man. Here we go. It's not offside. Played to Tamas Kiss by Zwolinski. First time shot outside of the foot to the keeper's right. Make that 3-0. Ooh. Rank says easy win. El Denisio says 3-0. Make it 3. Make it 3. We'll go for more. Get that goal difference up. Get in, says El Denisio. Get in indeed, my friend. Ooh. Can relax a little bit now. Relax a little bit. Let's enjoy this game now. 7 minutes plus stoppage time to go. And Wisla scoring down to 10 men. Tamas Kiss, he's our Hungarian new striker, new winger that we signed about 3 months ago. He had a fantastic first game. In fact, tell you a story about Tamas Kiss. The first game he played for Wisla was away down the left-hand side. I think it was against, don't shoot me if I'm wrong, I'm going to say away at Prushkov. He had a superb match. We were winning, I think, 2-0. Blocker in here, put the cross in. It's cleared by Cutwa. Plock still in possession. About 25, 30 yards out. Shot comes into the keeper's left. Lakievitz is down there. Good handling as well. They were sniffing about for a rebound off him, but he pulled that ball in nicely. Yeah, and he had a superb game, Tamas Kiss. Skinning people, putting crosses in, shots. I thought, what a signing we've got. Got sent off, didn't he? With about 20 minutes to go or something like that. We ended up I think we drew 2-2 or... So he went from the hero to... Yeah, you're a bit of a plum for getting sent off there, and we've not got the points. But he's... every time he plays and comes on, he always looks a threat. Ball in over the top there from Plock. Lakievitz out of his goal. Puts it out for a throw-in down the right-hand side. So down Plock's left. But we've got some real good wingers. We've got Alfaro, we've got Tamas Kiss, we've got Baena Perez. And Wisla are on the break again here with, who is it? Play Kiakos in, play him in. Oh, it's a rubbish pass, that. If it had been a yard further, it would have been on his left foot and he would have had the keeper to beat. And it's almost a lazy pass at the end of a run. No Plocker in. Cleared by Biedrzycki. Launch clear. Good clearance, that. Oh, Rank says, no, it's 1-1 in his game. How long's left to go, mate? How long's left to go for you? Long ball in again there from Edmondson into the penalty area. Krakow wins the header. And Wisla can bring it out. But that's a loose pass, that, from Kiakos, giving it straight back to Plock. They play it over to the left-hand side to Edmondson. Tamas Kiss puts a tackle in, but Plock keep the possession. Sukinits is back doing his defensive work. It's played into the penalty area. It looked like handball from Plock. Referee says no. Up on the halfway line, Zwolinski's fighting hard for it, but he can't win it back. And Plock are in possession once again. 40 minutes gone in your game, mate. Cross comes in again from Plock there to the back post. Kiakos is pulled back there, so he couldn't jump. Referee's not given the foul. Is that Alfaro trying to come down the far side? It's put out for it's a throw into Wisla. I don't know why I feel nervous. Yeah, it is Alfaro. He's just bending his toe, being helped up by the Plock player. He's got a little bit of cramp. He's put a good shift in today as Alfaro down that left-hand side. I wish he'd have just played a more accurate ball there, though, to Kiakos on his outside, because he could have hit it first time. He's got a hell of a left foot shot on him, the left fullback. Right, the ball's back in play. Plock down the left-hand side. Tamas Kiss comes across, just holding the player up, not diving in. Wisla holding a line on the 18-yard box. A cross comes into the far side. It's won in the air by Kiakos. Plock win the second ball, though. And then Krakow wins that header. It goes out to the left to Kiakos, who launches it long upfield, but it's gone out of play. So midway inside Wisla's half, Plock get us back underway. They throw it to the halfway line, where Edmondson picks the ball up. He's got a lot of room to run into. Sukinitsi comes out and meets him. Gets a foot on the attempted pass, diverts it. That'll be a free kick. Zwolinski on the floor. Look for the free kick, using his experience there. This can take the time. Well done. Well done, Zwolinski. And it's going to be Biedrzycki to get the game back underway. He plays it out left to Krakow. He's got Kiakos outside of him. Finds Kiakos. He's going down the line on his own a little bit there. Misunderstanding with Alfaro. Was going to play him in. Alfaro was cutting back, so the ball just rolls out of play for a goal kick. Don't care. It's deep inside Plock's half, and we've got just over 90 seconds to go, plus added on time. There might be a good 5 or 6 minutes, though, because the game was stopped, wasn't it, for the smoke coming across the ground from the flares. And it's down this left-hand side for Plock. That's a loose pass, though, into the penalty area. It'll be a goal kick to Wisla. We can take our time, which Lekiewicz, the goalkeeper, will do. Wisla are going to make 2 substitutions. Zot's coming on and Duarte. So we'll see who's coming off. Urenk says, are you watching Man United after this? I've got it on over here, mate, at the minute, but I'm not talking about it, purely because anyone watching this who's recording it, I don't want to spoil the score for them. So what I normally do is I'll say, I'm going to talk about the Premiership. Alfaro and Kiakos are coming off, and Duarte and Sot's coming on. So I will mention the Premier League scores now, so if you don't want to hear it, turn your volume down for a second. I will wave when you can come back on. So currently, mate, it is Chelsea 2, Newcastle 1, Crystal Palace 1, Tottenham 0, and Man United 0, West Ham 0. And as soon as this is done, I'll be flicking that over and I'll be watching that, getting ready for Liverpool and Arsenal. I've got a bit of work to do as well. So I'll get that done, then I can sit down and have my tea. Better take that off before I get my collar felt. So yeah, so I won't talk about it now. You're free to come back and listen. I'm done talking about the Premier League football. There's a free kick. There's 7 minutes of added on time by the referee, which is about right when you take into account the 2 goals and the substitutions, plus the smoke coming across the ground, which lost us a good 5 minutes. And it's Wisla down that left-hand side. Played inside by Duarte. Do you know Duarte, when he's come on, he's been playing really well, so he's not far from being getting ready to start again. Oh, as I say that, commentator's curse. He had the ball to drive into the box and it's bounced over his foot. But it can happen. Plock pushing the luck at the back. Down to 10 men or not, Wisla are putting the pressure on here, trying to keep them penned in their own penalty area. Now they're trying to break out down this left-hand side. Wisla working hard to get that ball back. Now they're over on that right-hand side, up to the halfway line. Wisla have got the defensive back 4 set. Plocker in down the right-hand side, into, not quite into the penalty area. Sukinitz is back there though, just holding the player up. Now a cross comes into the box. It's a straight one. Nobody really gets a touch on it. And Lekivitz on his goal just makes a save, drops to the floor. That kills an extra 2 seconds. Now he goes to the edge of his penalty area. Bounces the ball a couple of more times. He's still got it in his hands. 6-second rule doesn't apply, does it? He launches it long. It's won by Edmondson at the back, unsurprisingly. He's so tall. But Wisla have that second ball. Then there's a long ball over the top there, looking for Duarte. Too much on it though with the bounce, and it's with Plock's keeper. He rolls the ball out to the right-hand side. Duarte is sprinting across, doing his defensive duties. There's about 4 minutes of added on time to go. Plock is still in their own half here, on the halfway line. Now they've got it out to that right-hand side. This were a set in defence though. It's a case of break us down if you can, and they haven't been able to so far. Driving towards the penalty area. Cutting across the 18-yard box. Cross comes in, one in the air by Plock. Straight at Lekivitz in Wisla's goal though. And he's got us away down this right-hand side now with Tamas Kiss. Kiss is driving forward. Wisla have got numbers here, believe it or not. The pass is a little bit loose. Zwolinski had moved out to the right-hand side. He'd moved out to the right-hand side, and it was just too far in front of Zwolinski, and it just rolled out for a throw-in. Either way, we'll take that. 3 minutes to go of added on time. Trying to get Plock in behind the defence there, but blocked by Jarach. Wisla trying to break now as Plock commit men forward. That's a free kick though to the home team. About 10 yards inside Wisla's half. Pretty central. Wisla are probably going to hold a high line on the 18-yard box, which they are. They've got some height of Plock, so out of his goal comes Lekivitz, punches it clear. And it's with Plock though down this right-hand side. They've got plenty of space, but a cross comes into the penalty area. It's flicked on, edge of the box, loose pass. Wisla can clear, Wisla can break if they can. They've got, believe it or not, Wisla's got a 4v1 now at the back. Zwolinski driving towards the penalty area. In the middle, he's got Tamas Kiss. Oh, loose touch. Oh, he had a loose touch as he tried to volley it, hit it. Wisla had a 4-on-1 then. I've got to show you this, because they will show it again. As you can see here, Zwolinski on the right-hand side. Tamas Kissy's onside. It was slightly behind him. He pulled it forwards, couldn't get the second touch goalward bound, and it deflected. It's going to be a throw-in on the left-hand side for Wisla. Oh. Renk says another 10-minute VAR in his game for another penalty. Blimey, he was doing the VAR there. Stevie Wonder. So we've got just under 90 seconds to go. I don't know why I'm still nervous. We're not going to lose this game now. We are going to win it. I just want to keep a clean sheet. Cross comes into the edge of the penalty area. Well taken by Plock. Shot comes in. Jarrett with a sliding block, and then the shot comes wide of the keeper's right-hand post. It was a good chance there for Plock. But Jarrett came sliding across, putting the block in, as you can see here. Good take there, lovely block. And then this shot just wide of... it must have been deflected because it's a corner to Plock down that left-hand side. 12 corners in the match so far. 7 to Plock, 5 to Wisla. That's going to be a goal. Yeah, you can have that one. Has it been given? It looks like it has. The Plock fans are happy. It was a corner from the left-hand side that was headed on, and it was Krosic. As it's headed on into the 6-yard box, he just poked a leg out, and it was past Lukiewicz. No chance for the keeper. Yeah, he was onside. Just one of them. Just one of them things. It was Rodado who couldn't get his head on the ball. Oh, El Denisio says, big win for Wisla. Catch you later, pal. Have a good Sunday. You too, El Denisio. This will make it much better. Would have been nice to have a... That's it. Final whistle. The final whistle. So we've got the victory. Would have been nice to have a clean sheet, but it wasn't to be. But that'll move us above... Who's above us now? That's going to move us... It'll move us up one place. Yeah, we've moved above Polonia. So we're up into 10th now on 18 points. But if we can get another victory, we're slowly now, and with our games in hand, we're creeping towards moving into the playoff places. Good result there for Wisla. Good performance, and scoring when we're down to 10 men as well. Fantastic. On that note, I think we're going to have a little bit of... I think the lads deserve it. I think we need a bit of a Wisla anthem. Hopefully, you have a good day, El Denisio. And Renks, mate, I hope your parlay comes off. Thanks for joining me in the chat, by the way. It's been my pleasure. I'll check to see if you've sent me a message, if you want details of the dentist and what have you. Like I said, can thoroughly recommend. You can send a message, as you said. You don't have to send an email. But I am 53, mate, now. I'm getting on a bit in years. My eyesight's going. All this new technology. It's a good job my lads are all savvy about what you do and how you set streams up and that. And Renk says, I send you a message on Facebook already. Fantastic, mate. I'll have a look at that when I get back, and I'll send you a reply. On that note, we have got a stream sponsor for today. JalexPetProducts.co.uk. Link in the description. Use the promo code JimmyJames and you will get a 5% discount off all online orders. Renks is happy. He's winning 2-1. Let's go on his parlay. Well done, mate. Well done. And also, if you haven't done so already and you're watching this, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell, and if you can give us a thumbs up, that'd be superb. I am Jimmy James. You've been watching Catch It Live First. Another great win for my beloved Wisla Krakow. We're moving up the league. Have a great day, Ranks. I'll catch you soon. I'll be replying to you shortly, my friend. Catch you later.